Aha! Welcome to Muso Monday, I was gonna say, but it's not Monday, it's Thursday. Let me get some beats for you guys. There we go. We still have some time. So, we're doing something new today. You notice the new background? It just so happens that after 75 weeks of streaming every Monday, every Thursday, we're coming to an end of this streak. I'm going on vacation. But I'll talk about that more once we have shared the stream around, because I have to do that. So just enjoy some small talk while we do that. We started a year and a half ago. Started right at the start of 2021. The year of the goddamn plague. We started streaming to keep ourselves sane. How do I, yes. Did the music stop? No, no, it's still going. I'm still here. There we go. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, that should do it. Yeah, we are playing Dungeon Siege 3 today. I decided to go full screen on the, we have a new background. I usually do the little box thing, but this artwork is, it comes in resolutions as high as 2,600 pixels across. So I figured, why not just make the cover the background? I did a tiny bit of editing, but it's mostly the official art. We're still waiting for the official countdown before we start the giveaway. Though I could do that right now, to be perfectly honest. So let's get on that. Giveaways. Custom. Oh wait, let me actually make sure I have this right. Still have a minute. Also, hello Pretty Cool Dan, how are you today? Hello, Darren Mearshawn. I see you're familiar with the Dungeon Siege games. I was not sure what to play, so after a while I decided let's play about that game I have mentioned so many times now. We have a couple more seconds. Let's do it now. We're giving away the game Swag and Sorcery today. I'm having a bit of trouble finding the key for it. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Yeah, this is the game we're giving away today. Swag and Sorcery. At least once I can find where I put the code to this thing. I assure you, it's there. I just forgot where I actually put it. I will find it though. So, welcome to Throwback Thursday. I am, of course, your host, Mika Kara Zorel. And with us, we have the official Moose on Monday mascot. She's the only pineapple flavored mascot. She always cuts her nails before a date. It is, of course, the one and only Sankyu-sama. 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 Yeah, on cue. So, we are playing a special underrated action RPG called Dungeon Siege 3. And before we start the game, let's talk a little bit about the game, because we're not just here to play old games, we're here to learn about the games. So, this game has a very interesting story because you have to go back a little bit. Once upon a time, there was a little company that wanted to be the big dog. It was called Cavedog, and they made a real-time strategy game in 3D called Total Annihilation. Total Annihilation was, as was popular at the time, a 2v2 real-time strategy game with the added twist that both teams had a super unit called the Commander. And winning a match wasn't as simple as destroying your opponent. It was all about taking down the opponent's commander, because this guy was a walking base. As long as this guy was alive, he could start building anything, anywhere. Very action-paced. It proved very popular. Now, they made a sequel called Total Annihilation Kingdoms, which was a fantasy version of the same game. That one, however, wasn't very popular at all, and it was considered to completely miss the mark. Even though they added more teams, more units, more variety, and a fantasy theme, it just simply didn't work. So, the developers at Cavedog decided to cut their losses. They started a new company called Gas Powered Games. Gas-Powered Games quickly went on to make a game based on Total Annihilation called Supreme Commander, which is the spiritual sequel in it's actually the sequel in everything but name. It has a similar plot, similar mechanics, it still has the fast-paced action strategy with 3D models and giant fighting robots taking over entire planets like it was nothing. And then they made a game called Dungeon Siege, which was more like their take on the popular Diablo franchise. And then that turned pretty popular, so they made another one called Dungeon Siege 2. But then they started to think about moving on to bigger and greater things, so they were looking for somebody to hand off the IP to. And that company was Obsidian Games. And that's how we get to this game. Oh no, the background failed. Maybe I should have told that to loop. Let's see if we can fix that. Sorry about that. Let's see if we do this and then this. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, once we get to Obsidian Games, they are of course known as being the Western developer that aced making sequels. You will know Obsidian Games from their frequent collaborations with Black Isle Games and BioWare. BioWare, Obsidian, and Black Isle Games, they are so closely knit together that sometimes it's actually hard to tell them apart, like which guy did what game, because they had their hands in every IP across the board. Those three were just almost interchangeable at one point. But Obsidian went on to make the all-time classic Fallout New Vegas. They also made Knights of the Old Republic 2, and recently they have made The Outer Worlds. Other stuff that they worked on is of course Neverwinter Nights, Alpha Protocol, that game that you will see on every single list of underrated games. They also worked on indie titles like Pillars of Eternity, they made South Park Stick of Truth, they made Tyranny, and of course the Pillars of Eternity Deadfire sequel. Let's see here, the chat. Getzellia says Obsidians make the hardest ZRPG games ever, but they are so good. Yeah. So we're gonna have a look at one of them just after I fixed a little glitch that I just noticed. Let's see here. There we go. Okay, the background glitch shouldn't happen again. How are you guys doing today? Yeah, we have a free swag game. Swag and Sorcery that you see in the background here. So enter, and once the timer is up, we will get to decide who is the winner. Or actually, we don't get to decide. The winner's random. I actually never know who's gonna get it. I can just pray that if I'm partial, I can hope that somebody wins, but yeah, it really takes no preference. It doesn't care if you're a new viewer or if you've been here for a long time. Let's see. Getzelia says, doing okay, I got my interview with Jinal and gameplay up. Oh, that's good. I saw that you had issues with that. I'm gonna have to look at that later because I missed the middle part. Definitely wanted some more to find out more about that game. It looks pretty cool. It took forever before I realized like what that game reminded me of. But yeah, Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, that's where I recognized the fight mechanics from. Anyway, let's just get to it, I guess. We're gonna... what? Oh, okay, there we go. There we go. Now, let's see if this works on the first try. Okay, no. Let me try this one more time. Okay. And... yeah, okay, there we go, there we go. Now let's try one more thing, because it looks weird on my end. We're gonna do full screen. There we go, does it look good on your end? Yeah, it looks like it does. Okay, so quickly, before we start, I have something that kind of want to get off my chest. We're looking at the Dungeon Siege 3, it looks good. This is the first time I'm able to crank everything up to the max. Didn't have a setup that allowed for that before. The stream should be 1080p at 60 frames per second for real this time. Hopefully you can tell. Let's see. Didn't want to point that out in the interview, though I told her off camera. Oh yeah. I thought that was like a deliberate choice. But yeah, it was when I saw the combat system, I was like, oh my god, that looks so cool. Where have I seen this before? Because the reason that I thought that was significant was because it doesn't look like your average RPG Maker combat system, which I think is that's a great thing. You wanna, look different to stand out. But yeah, let me know how the quality of the stream is. It did bother me a bit that I haven't been able to deliver the highest quality ever on Dynasty Warriors 9 Empires, but there's only so much I can do because the game itself doesn't look that great, actually. You get to choose between high-end textures or high-end frame rate, so the game looks blurry on stream, but that's because it looks blurry on my screen too. So, this game, however, I can do whatever I want. Looks good on my end. Very cool, very cool. Yeah, because that's been a thing that I... but we can start the game at least. I'll talk more once we... We're gonna look at the intro. I actually haven't seen this one.
We are the 10th Legion, exiles from a dying empire who founded the Kingdom of Ebb. For 400 years, we guided and protected our people. We gave them peace, prosperity, fair judgment. Some say it was the death of the old king that turned the people against us. It was Jane Cascinder who took up the sword and drove us from our chapter houses and estates. I was not there for the final battle, when the last of our legion faced Jane Cascinder beneath the boughs of an ancient, hallowed tree. Nor do I know what power she called upon in that forest to murder my comrades and friends. After that, the forest was changed, twisted and ruined. Only Jane walked out of that place alive. 30 years have passed since the Legion was destroyed, and Ebb has suffered in that time. War rages without end between Jane Cascinder in the east and the royal family in the west. A few sons and daughters of the Legion remain. You are one of their number.
Oh, drama. Okay, so here's where you pick the character. I've already decided we're gonna play the character that's literally on the cover. Meet Anjali. Anjali is an Archon, a legend come to life. In the old stories, Archons were spirits of fire who served the long-lost creator gods. But Anjali was raised by friends of the Legion, and she does not know how she came to this world or what happened to the others of her kind. So you may not recognize her, but you will soon enough.
I write to you, my young friend, with urgent news. I have always believed that that you are special. Ever since I found you as a child at the edge of the forest where the Legion died. If you are truly an Archon, a creature of legend, as you seem to be, then you are a sign of hope to me. And it's no accident that you fell into my care. As the last survivor of the Legion, I've tried my best to keep you safe and to teach you the ways of your kind. But Jane Cascinder still hunts for the sons and daughters of the Legion, and for all those we hold dear. Now I fear that her spies may be getting close. We cannot delay any longer. We still have a chance to join together, rebuild the Legion, and take our country back from Jane Cascinder before it's too late. The sons and daughters of the Legion are gathering in the north, at the old Montbarron estate. I urge you to join us in the Valley of Rukenval as quickly as you can. Help us restore all that was lost. Your faithful friend, Odo.
Odo. Welcome to the downloadable content pack, Treasures of the Sun. Oh yeah, I got the complete edition of this on a GOG sale a while back. Let me just make one tiny adjustment. The audio could stand to be a little louder, like here. That works. Back to the game. Okay. You can start the downloadable content at the Grand Chapter House and start, blah 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 blah. Oh yeah, we probably won't be able to do that. Okay, so this is the character, and that's how you know she is the character from the cover. So this game is pretty straightforward. You have attacks, you have a special move, you can change forms. And, the forms have different stats, different specialties. This version of Anjali excels at close combat and taking on multiple enemies at the same time. This one is better at shooting fireballs. The game definitely recommends that you should pick your shape depending on the situation. But you can kind of force it if you want to, especially once you get better gear. You can just like be in this form all the time. Anyway, we're playing the intro here, so we're just gonna figure out the controls. The game is gonna tell us how to play the game. This section actually won't last that long. We'll be playing the actual game very soon. Oh no, the house is on fire! Everybody is dead! This man appears to be a descendant of the Legion. He lies dead with a massive sword wound across his chest. Multiple stab wounds. Oops. Several arrows protrude from this young man's back. He must have been taken by surprise, or he was killed as he fled. Yeah, if you know anything about, you know, we talked about that on Muso Monday. We talked about the character Jotai. The character Jotai, who was proud that he had a lot of injuries, but none of them were on his back. Oh, I just realized that Sankey is acting like she has a controller, which is fine, but we should probably actually add a controller. So let me fix that real quick. Settings, layout, gamepad. I'll look at the model. Try it out a bit. Yeah, there we go. Okay, back to the game. Let's see here. This seems to be a half-finished letter written in Odo's hand. Parts are obscured. If my first letter did not reach you, then I urge you to... Yeah. We got our first weapon. Fierce Maul. It's like our staff, but better.
Well, well. Seems we have another rat trying to escape the trap.
Oh, hoo, hoo.
In here.
Oh, a chest. Fierce Bracer. More attack, more armor. Unlike the other Dungeon Siege games, this can be played with a controller, no problem.
I was afraid everyone else was dead. Are you all right?
I'm fine. But who are you? Have we met?
No. But Odo's told me stories about you. The warrior maid who fights with a spear. My name is Martin Guiscard, and I'm a friend of Odo's, and a son of the Legion.
With a spear? More like a mallet, but sure.
When I got here, the house was on fire, and everyone was dead. How did this happen?
We didn't have any warning. They surrounded the house and hit us fast. I don't even know who hired them. Damn, they found us again. We can't wait any longer. I've set a trap. 3 kegs of gunpowder on the bridge below. Thought I'd cover my escape if they found me. All we need to do is light the fuses. Come on, to the bridge.
Everyone is dead, Dave. Everyone is dead. What? Kochansky? Everybody's dead, Dave. Everyone is dead. Not Rimmer. Everybody's dead, Dave. Everybody's dead. Everybody's dead. Everybody's dead. Dave. Thought there was a chest here. Ah, there it is. Reinforced breastplate. I don't know if these weapons are, this equipment is random, but we'll find out. I know for a fact one of the weapons that I got when I played this the first time. I'll know it if I see it. And I know where you get it.
Two more to light. Hurry. And the last.
Dead. Super dead. Damn.
The Mount Baron estate burned, and with it my dream of a reborn 10th Legion. Or so I thought. I did not know that you and Martin Guiscard had escaped the destruction. As you fled into the night, you bore with you the future of the Legion. Pursued by enemies, fleeing toward an uncertain fate, you made your way across the empty leagues of the Rukenval.
A hurricane ball.
Throughout the journey, you were driven by a single hope: that others had survived the devastation, and that they reached the safety of the Rukenval chapter house. It was a slender hope, to be sure, but even a small hope can warm a man in the cold dark of night. As long as you drew breath, the 10th Legion yet lived. But your foes pressed close about, hunting you. The fate of the Legion, the fate of Ebb itself, rested with you.
Yeah, the storytelling at the beginning is
We've come a long way. I think we're close to the old Legion chapter house. If any of our friends are still alive, that's where they'll be.
Tell me about the attack. What do you remember?
Odo sent letters to all the descendants of the Legion. He wanted to gather them here, train them as Legionnaires, and take back the country. Most had already arrived when the mercenaries found us. They surrounded the estate. Must have killed the men who were on watch. They smashed through the windows and the doors, slaughtered everyone they could find. Then they set fire to the house.
Did you see what happened to Odo?
No, I lost sight of him when the fire started. But we agreed to meet at the old chapter house if anything went wrong.
Those mercenary soldiers. Have you fought them before?
They were Leskanzi, I think. A wandering people, from the desert in the north. I have no idea who sent them here. Leskanzi will fight for anyone who pays them. No, our real enemy hasn't shown himself. Or herself. Not yet.
oh my god, could it be like maybe the lady that they kept talking about for the entire intro, perhaps?
That's enough about the attack for now.
Right. Maybe Odo can tell us more. If
Let's keep moving.
you're right, the chapter house isn't far. Follow me.
Yep. Let's see. Let's first make a save. Yeah, the graphics are tuned up to be the highest setting I could make them. It's still a bit... it's not perfect, but it's the best the game can possibly
If our
do.
enemies knew we were at the estate, they may have guessed that we'd make a run for the chapter house. No help for it, though. That's where we agreed to meet. We'll have to stay sharp. They could come for us anywhere.
Fear small? Fear small. Oh.
At any time.
There are a bunch of nooks and crannies that you can see on the map. Usually they contain treasure. You can't really run, you can teleport, but not sure if it actually makes you move faster. Yeah, you have a block. And roll. Attack. Spell or special move. And oh yeah, you can use this. It points you to your current objective. You can make it point at other objectives. You can't really look at the map too much, at least as far as I know. But you don't need to, because you can just use this thing.
A military camp. Less Kanzi by the look of it. Can't be a coincidence. Let's look around. We might find out what they're planning.
Ah, yeah. Small nook, treasure chest. Radiance of Rage. That's better than what we have. Interesting thing is that these items are for when she's transformed, primarily. And these items are for when she's in her quote-unquote human form. Fire form take MP. No, you can actually use it whenever you want. The stuff that takes MP is special moves, so you can play the whole game in this form if you really want to. Not the optimal way to do it, but you can stay in this form if you want to. Swift Agni. Let's see here. I kinda like this balanced 2-1-2 instead of 3-1-0. But yeah, the fire form is free. All of the characters actually have different stances. One of the characters has like two-handed weapon mode and a sword and buckler mode. This is the only character who just straight up transforms. The other characters just switch like weapons and stuff. Fierce Spark. Let's have a look at that. Yeah. Obvious chest is obvious.
There it is. The bridge to...
Make another save. There's a mini boss coming up. We're gonna try to use this form to beat them up.
Looks like trouble up ahead.
Huh? What's this? Oh well. Looks like I'll make some decent coin for this job after all.
That makes sense. All the playable characters have two stances they can take. Yeah. It's a mechanic. But Anjali, like I said, she's the only one who doesn't simply switch weapons. She actually transforms. Move aside, asshole.
We have no business with you.
Spoken like a woman of the 10th Legion. Arrogant and foolhardy.
Oh, you don't know the half of it.
Lucky for me, I found you first. That means I'll get a handsome bonus for your heads.
We could ask him who hired him, but he won't tell us, so let's just tell him it's time to die.
Murdering scum. You'll have no bonus for my head.
You're already dead.
It's time to earn some...
We're outflanked. More coming up from behind. That's one. Damn. I've been shot. By that bastard with a gun.
First mini-boss is dead.
If we're lucky, Odo is on the other side of this gate.
You've just acquired your first essence. Special items that can be applied to your equipment provide additional... you know how this goes. You get an essence, you put it on an item, you pay some money, it adds a stat bonus. Also, we got some shit items here. Okay, so the weapons are actually randomized. Because when I played this the first time, I got a spear that was so good, I still haven't stopped using it. Now I got a semi-good helmet. Like, it's definitely better than what we have, but yeah, the spear that I got from the boss the first time I played it was an 11,400 gold item. It was just like, yeah, there's no weapon in the shops that's better than the one I have, so I'm just gonna keep using this and put all of the stat bonuses on it. Now we instead got this helmet. I'm very disappointed. But that's the charm of RPGs, you never know. So here's the guy.
You're alive? Both of you? I thought I was the only one left.
Nah,
Odo,
you're
you
not
made
that
it.
lucky.
But where are...
The others? The men and women I've kept safe for 30 years? Dead. All of them.
Yeah, that's really sad and all, but
You don't seem hurt. How did you get out?
I rounded up a few of our people. The only ones who hadn't been killed. Renault, Hannah, and one of the twins from Drakenberg. Giles, I think.
he thinks.
We jumped from the second floor of the house, made a break for the woods.
Tell me the rest.
Some of the mercenaries saw us. They fired their guns. I heard one of the others cry out. Then there were more Lescanzi in front of us. We tried to fight our way through. By the time it was over, the others were dead. All I could do was make my way here.
Pretty Cool Dan says she has two voices when she speaks. Yes, she has a sort of echo going on. One part human, one part servant of the deities, fire spirit.
Do you have any idea who's behind this?
I can think of a few possibilities. Jane Cassinder, for one. As long as we're alive, we're a threat. A symbol of the nation she destroyed. And there's the royal court, or what's left of it. They may still blame the Legion for the old king's death.
Who else could have survived? We need to find them.
What about Lucas Montbaron? I didn't see him at the gathering. He wouldn't have known to meet us here, and he might still be alive.
And there's another survivor, too. The half-blood Lescanzi girl. I couldn't convince her to join us before, but things are different now. Might have been one or two others who hadn't arrived yet when we were attacked. Hard to say.
If they're alive, I'll find them. Martin, you'd better stay here.
I agree. You're bleeding, Giscard, and you can barely stand up. I'll do what I can for Martin, but he'll be no help to you, not like this. I'm sorry. You'll be on your own until you find the others.
It's okay, there's two of us.
You know this valley better than me. Where could they have gone?
Raven's Rill. It's the only town in the valley.
The only
The
town.
people here stayed true to the Legion, even when the rest of Ebb turned against us.
I'll head for Raven's Rill then.
The town is west of here. Cross the bridge and turn right at the crossroads. Try to find Lazar Basili, the town boyar. He's an old friend and he'll help us if he can. And be careful. Those mercenaries are still here in the valley. Keep your eyes sharp and come back safe.
We gotta level up. When you level up, you earn ability points, proficiency points, and talent points. Spend these to improve your characters in different ways. Ability screen. Yeah, we're gonna give ourselves inner warmth. It gives us it heals us. We're also gonna add rejuvenating spark. No, wait. Cauterize. Anjali and any companions in the area of the area of immolation are slowly healed. This comes in handy. The game can be pretty brutal, so having a backup way to heal yourself is important. You can die very quickly. So with that out of the way. Let's see here. 10% chance per rank in Phoenix 1 to regenerate life when she takes damage. Critical hits have a 4% chance to stun enemies per rank. 5% of Anjali's agility is applied to block value. 5% bonus per rank in Valiant Will. We're gonna do this one because survivability is important. Nice and simple upgrade system. Oh yeah, I quite like it. It's pretty straightforward. Now we're gonna make another save. Saving is very quick and easy. We're gonna loot this place for stuff. We're just gonna go grab everything. There's a lot of extra lore here, but we're not gonna dig too much into it. Gonna grab it mostly for the experience. This area is actually quite large. There's not much in here in terms of objectives, but there's plenty of loot. So we're just gonna pick up everything that we find, and we're gonna equip whatever is the best stuff that we came out with and sell the rest. You can get the other characters as playable compatriots that follow you around and help you with battles. So hanging on to items, because you can get items that are for characters that you're currently not using. But hanging on to that stuff is gonna actually help you out, because sooner or later those characters will show up and potentially fight alongside you, and they're gonna need their own equipment. So saving that stuff for them is a good idea. Gonna save you headaches and money. Forged Spark, that sounds good. Of course, the items are also colored by a rarity. As far as I know, white is bad, blue is better. White is low-level stuff, green is good, and blue is better still. We're not locking out on the items here, we're getting a lot of stuff for other characters. There's one more room here. Here's when they're gonna show us how to do super moves. Let's do this other super move instead. Just gonna... Okay, there we go. Very useful spell. This door is locked. So now that we got the stuff, we're gonna go back out. Make sure we didn't miss any chests. We're supposed to go out to the town and find more potential Legionnaire members. Causeway, magic possessed. This is basically a teleporter. Okay, we're gonna do one item check. Let's see, what is the best weapon? Here, small. This one looks good. This one looks better. This one is better. This one is slightly better, and this one is a lot better. Chaos Ice. Ooh, I haven't seen that one. Wonder what that does. But yeah, now we're ready to go and just visit the village. It's a waterfall. Those blue orbs that pop up, they actually blue orbs give you mana back and green orbs give you health back. This place is bad news, but we can't do anything yet. Appears to be the corpse of a Lescansi mercenary. His body has been stripped of flesh and his bones has been gnawed by sharp, thin teeth. Tracks around the body lead to the water. Bad news. Stay away. Oh, hello. Ah. Wrong type of weapon. She can't use swords. Only spears and mauls and clubs and stuff. Nothing here. There is a button that you can press. If you're using the 360 controller or Xbox One controller, L3 makes you pick up anything that's close to the character. Save some time.
You're a Legionnaire, aren't you? Bad idea coming here.
Why would you say that? Is there trouble in the village?
The Rill is an occupied town. I'm not sure how you got this far with all the Lascanzi about.
I dealt with some mercenaries. They were a nuisance, nothing more.
Totally.
Won't matter. The Lascanzi have the village surrounded, and they've fortified the upper town. It's a lost cause.
Do you know where I can find Lazar Basili?
No, I haven't seen him. Not since the mercenaries got here. Some of the folk in town may know more, but I doubt they'll tell you.
Are you going to let me pass or not?
I've no orders to stop you. Open the gates!
Thank you.
Is it true? The old estate was burned to the ground?
Yep. Everybody's dead.
Please, I just want to be left alone. Can't a widow grieve in peace?
How did your husband die?
The mercenary filth marched in and took over the Rill. My husband Vaclav was a constable here in town. Vaclav spoke out against the invaders, and one of the bastards ran him through without a second thought. Murdered him in cold blood. A curse on all Lascanzi.
This murderer needs to be brought to justice. Who was it?
I heard the others cheer his name. Boris.
Boris.
I beg you, Legionnaire, avenge this wrong. Avenge my husband.
I like how you can actually say vengeance is not justice, but we've already killed these guys for the whole opening of the game, so what's
justice,
one
I
more
promise.
Lascanzi?
What does this Boris look like, and where has he gone?
He wore a sash across his face. Bring me that sash and I'll know the bastard is dead.
Okay. There's more in this town, though. Oh, hello, it's Arya Mikado. How are you today? This is Dungeon Siege 3, made by the guys that developed the most friendly, seemingly, of all games. Fallout New Vegas. Apparently that's a stereotype, I didn't know that. That if you're a trans person, apparently you like Fallout New Vegas. News to me. It's a great game, but currently good. Finished off Strider today. How are you? Currently I'm doing pretty well, actually.
I should have moved to Stonebridge when I had the chance.
We're streaming, we're trying out some new tech for the streams, using the dual monitor properly for the first time, using a PC game at the highest resolution, at the highest quality. And this game is pretty cool. Oh yeah, you actually can't transform when you're in town. But yeah, also reminiscing about all the streams we've done.
I can help you, but we must be discreet.
As one of the playable characters, by the way.
We're old friends, yes? Confidants? Sharing secrets about our lovers?
Then it's so good to see you again, Miss...
Katerina.
Katerina.
Thank you. I didn't think you'd be so willing to trust, especially a woman of my blood.
Oh, have you seen my
This town
face?
is a trap. An army of Lascanzi mercenaries is hiding in the upper Rill, behind the walls. More of them are in the forest outside of town. They wait for you, and for your friends. The woman who hired them, she's not taking any chances.
You're a Lascanzi. You'd betray your own people?
I decide who my people are, and who they are not. My loyalty does not come at a price.
I'm listening. Tell me the rest.
Follow the western road out of town. My sister is waiting for you in a cave there.
Story
Her
mission.
name is Leona. You would do well to speak to her.
Leona, huh? She the same Leona from King of Fighters? I bet she's not.
I'll need better directions to this cave.
Follow the western road and look for a trail heading north into the woods. It will lead you to the cave.
Very well. I'll find your sister and see what she has to say.
We shouldn't be seen together. I'll take a different path and meet you later if I can.
Yeah, we have a couple of more quests to get to. I'll get back to what I was gonna say when we're done with getting
Heard that
these.
everyone in the Legion was killed, yet here you stand. Perhaps you can help me. When the Lascanzi took the town, one of their leaders stole something of great importance. I'd like the Legion to get it back.
What did the Lascanzi take from you?
A small golden statue of Azurnai. It's been in my family for generations. It's the most valuable thing I own. Or owned, as it were. A Lascanzi sergeant burst into my home and just took my statue from its shrine. Then he threatened to kill my wife if I said so much as a word.
I'll find your property if I can. Do you know the name of the thief?
They called him Ottokar, I think. He camps with the rest of the mercenary scum in the forest to the west.
Okay. One more. Then we'll be on our way.
Have a care with all that boot stomping. You'll scare the fish.
If the fish aren't biting here, why not find another spot?
I don't need to find another spot. I know the best fishing hole in the valley. Problem is, I just can't fish there no more. Something nasty took up residence in my favorite pond. Last time I tried to drop a line there, it nearly killed me.
What do you mean? Some kind of creature?
Not sure what it is. Some sort of devilfish. Size of a man, at least, and that's no fisherman's lie. That thing's meaner than a fat woman in a bread line. I'd stay clear of it if I were you.
Wow, okay.
I'm a Legionnaire. Is there anything I can do to help?
Not sure why you'd want to tangle with that thing, but if you can put it down, I'd be happy as a fly in the outhouse. Of course, neat.
Where can I find this creature?
Head east out of town and look for a pond to the south. That's where you'll find the beast.
That's where we were
Here,
before.
Take some of my secret bait with you. When you find the pond, toss it in the water. The smell seemed to draw it out last time.
Okay, now we're done. So, we're gonna, let's see here, we're gonna have the game point at the quest we wanna do, which is this one. And use the handy ninja sense to get there. But yeah, I was reminiscing about all the streams we've done. Just, I'm gonna go on vacation soon. Go visit Greece for the first time. We'll be heading out there next Wednesday. So we won't be able to go live for a little while as I'll be out of the country. In Greece. Land of the Greek gods. We'll take a detour past this quest, it will kill us. But yeah, when I set out to start the streams, primarily it was to do Muso Monday. That was always the big idea. Learn about the heroes of the Three Kingdoms together. find out about their stories, what makes them interesting. We talked about Cao Cao's Great Escape. We talked about Diao Chan, the super spy. We talked about Diao Yuan, the Chinese mythology Kakashi. We played many games based on Romance of the Three Kingdoms. I read passages from the book and told all the stories I can think of.
You're with the Legion. Maybe my luck isn't as wretched as I thought.
What are you doing out here?
I was trying to haul some goods south to Stonebridge, but the whole valley's crawling with Liskanzi mercenaries. A whole pack of them set on me up the road and...
I have a score of my own to settle with these mercenaries. I'll get your wagon back.
You may have just saved me from debtor's prison, friend. Don't think I won't repay this kindness. Get my merchandise back, and I'll reward you. And of course, you'll get a discount on anything you might want to buy.
Oh yeah? That said though, kinda running out of stuff to talk about when it comes to Romance of the Three Kingdoms. I already told all of the stories. But we still have plenty of games we can play, so I need some time to think about that. Like, do we continue doing Musou Monday, or should we maybe stick with a game and focus on that? Because the whole idea I had for the streams was to basically emulate what WWE was doing. Musou Monday is our Raw, Monday Night Raw. Throwback Thursday that we're doing right now, that is our SmackDown. And of course we also did some extra streams, SNK Appreciation, and Friday Night Death Slot, the one that never gets any views because Friday night is a terrible time. It's literally called the Death Slot because that's where TV shows go to die. Because if you're not busy on a Friday night, then you're never busy. So yeah, that was the initial idea, to learn more about Romance of the Three Kingdoms and maybe stop, like, whenever a character shows up, like when Ryofu shows up in World Heroes, like, actually know who he is, look at the cover of a Dynasty Warriors game and actually know who Zhao Yun is. He's the cover boy after all. Watch an anime like Ikitosen and actually realize that Ryofu Hosen is actually the female version of Lu Bu, who has a very intimate relationship with the female version of Chen Gong. Like, not actually miss all of these references. That's been very cool. But the whole thing was actually gonna go for, the initial plan was to do it for just 1 year. But we're way past that.
That'll teach those thugs to harass innocent merchants on the road. You have my thanks, and I suppose I can offer you this as well. If you're looking to buy, just step on up to the wagon and have a look. I'll give you a good price.
And of course, I always try to, let's see here, Mall of Valor. Yeah, spear. We want the boots. We always try to stay on schedule, too. Every Monday, every Thursday, without fail, for 75 weeks now. I streamed when I was diagnosed with pneumonia. I streamed when the hotspots were... You remember those things? The fucking hotspots that were harassing everybody? Even when they were running rampant, we didn't stop. I did one stream 1 hour after I got my booster shot, and I did 2 streams when, despite that, I still caught the virus. I still did streams. The whole point was to like, okay, I'm gonna settle on a schedule that we can deliver no matter what, and do at least 3 hours of streaming every single Monday, every single Thursday, and maybe do more. Like the dev slot, the Friday night dev slot, and the SNK appreciation streams. Those were in addition. So, you know, under promise, over deliver. That was the idea. Aria Mikado says, "Oh, you've been on the ball like crazy." Oh, thank you.
Just step on up to the wagon and have a look.
I wanted to, I've never been a person to be very good at like dedication, stuff like that. Yeah, we're just gonna buy this. And I wanted to prove to myself that I could do something like this and actually stick to it. So that was what I set out to do, and I'm pretty happy about that. Maybe the quality isn't the best. I'm not sure if I'm the most entertaining person, or if the theme was any good. I've been thinking a lot that maybe I should have done at least like 1 week of just playing a single game. Maybe that would bring in viewers, but we made it to affiliate at least. And we also tried a lot of things, like including stuff like, I actually bought ads. I tried that. Never doing that again though, god damn. I mean, it's cool, it works, but it's
If you're looking to buy, just step on up to the wagon and have a look.
Damn it, I keep forgetting. We're also gonna sell our stuff. Let's see. Let's sell basically everything that isn't equipped. Let's just check one more time. Make sure we have the best stuff equipped. Yep, 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 yep. Yep. Okay. No. Okay, there we go. Do we actually have anything? 2,000. Nah. 499? Yes. But yeah, it's been good. It's been good. Most of the time. I think as a streamer, what I learned is mostly that you definitely need to have secondary goals, because only 1% of people are gonna be, the numbers don't lie. There's only a 1% chance that you're gonna be the next Markiplier, or whatever name, the next Corone. The other 99% and will end up like me, a small fish in a giant ocean of wannabe VTubers. So with that in mind, you definitely need to have secondary goals. Personally, I try to use it as sort of a way to stay sane. It's why I used to write fan fiction and stuff. It was a way to stay sane. Get frustrations down on paper. If you're familiar with any of my stuff, you know that I don't shy away from adults, themes, violence, graphic descriptions. That was me trying to like let out my frustrations. Let's see. Aria Mikado says, that's why I always say it's best to stream when and why you want to and to stay grounded. Yeah. Fortunately, I had a pretty cool Dan here to sometimes what do you call that? To talk to about streams, like when I wasn't sure. There's been many times when I was on the verge of canceling. Like, truly felt like I just cannot do it today. I just can't. But a pretty cool Dan has been very cool in the way that he reminded me. He kept reminding me of like why I'm doing this. He was always happy to listen when I was having doubts, like what if I do this? What do you think about that? So that was very helpful. Oh yeah. Oh wait. This is a boss guy. We're gonna try to cheese him out. Boss is dead. What else? Oh yeah. It's true what they say about Twitter, because I try to use Twitter as like the main platform. But man, it's true what they say. It's so hard to be big on Twitter because the whole thing is just sort of rigged to be sort of how do you say? Like, Twitter itself is impulsive, if that makes sense. It is rewards impulsiveness, and it also itself, Twitter itself acts like Twitter itself is impulsive. So being consistent on Twitter doesn't seem to matter at all. It's just sometimes you will put a lot of thought into, you know, a tweet or whatever. Or you have a schedule, like you always tweet at certain times. Like I've seen certain people do tweets in the morning, talking to their fan base and be like, how are you today? But whether that actually works seems to be like pretty random. A lot of the time, it's just, you know, you send out the right thing at the right time and suddenly you're a superstar. But that thing that you tweet could just be a picture that you found, like a meme or something. And you just post it and suddenly you have 10,000 likes. And then you put some actual effort into something, you make a clip or whatever, nobody sees it because it's so erratic. Let's see, Aria Mikado says, exactly, talked about that too. It's random for anybody who isn't already popular. Yeah. It seems like the only surefire way to get followers, a big number of followers on Twitter, is to be a person who already, in real life, you're either already a celebrity in real life, or you are a person who possesses actual power. Like, you're a politician, or a rich, you own a company that is successful, so you have a lot of money. Because people always care about that. They'll care about your status. Not necessarily what you think about things, because, oh, that's the word. Twitter is fickle. Fickle, that's the word I was looking for. Fickle, erratic. So, I started uploading videos to YouTube, mostly because Prime is it's so unreliable. I actually had a beef with Amazon about that. Oh, we gotta level up. We're gonna have to finish the battle. Level up, please. Okay, whatever. There we go. Okay, thank you, game. But yeah, for Twitter it seems to be, I mean, YouTube. YouTube seems to be a little more like, if you're consistent on YouTube, that actually seems to be rewarding, especially if you can find one of those evergreen topics. I don't know how many videos I've seen of stuff like talking about the lore of a particular game, like, say, explaining the timeline of the Zelda games or something like that. Like, once you hit that perfect thing, the views will just keep rolling in. Even if that's the only thing you do. Like, I have a video on YouTube that I think is pretty funny. It's like by far my most successful video. I can't even remember why I did it. The whole video is just Shao Kahn. It's a picture of Shao Kahn, and he says, "Mwahahaha, I win." And that's the whole video. I probably made it as a cheeky response to somebody at some point, but that thing just keeps bringing in the views all day long. And meanwhile, I have videos that I put hours and hours and hours of work into, and they get like 8. You know? Kinda sucks. Like, I actually put effort into this. It's, you know, everything in the video. Like, I like the timing, the sound effects, the text, everything is like custom made specifically for this video, so it's absolutely perfect. But yeah, 8 views. Thank you, YouTube. Meanwhile, Mwahahaha, Shao Kahn wins. Like, 10,000, 20,000. It's just, it's not fair. Let's see, we're gonna get a spinning kick. Yeah. And, this one. There is also the unfortunate side effect where you can become popular by being a contrarian, where you actually say really, really stupid shit or really provocative shit on purpose, so that you get, you know, overnight everybody on the planet fucking hates you, but then there's half of that number, they'll just be worship you because you're a contrarian. You'll be like, that person who is like, oh, they only say things like they are. He only tells it like it is. And suddenly you're a celebrity because you're an idiot. Like, what? It's how people like MTG got into office. Not because she's actually good at what she does. Not because she actually knows what she's doing. She's just really good at being an absolute horrific witch. And an absolute moron who can't spell to save her life. I was like, oh yeah, that's a career now. Okay. Fucking. And it's like, that's so sad because it's actually like using, just being a negative, horrible person can make you a superstar. And then sometimes they complain about being cancelled. And I think that's pretty funny because it's like, it made me realize like how that actually happens. Because I tried some of that stuff. Like, I made a character based on Twitch for Dynasty Warriors 9 Empires. Like, he's just an evil, giant purple man who is an absolute tyrant. To be a contrarian, you know? Like, yeah, this will get people worked up. And it's like, nobody cared. Nobody cared. Because it wasn't provocative enough, because it wasn't like super racist, and it's like it's kicking upwards, you know. Twitch, like talking shit about Twitch is like that won't actually get you into trouble, because people talk trash about Twitch all the time. Yeah, we're gonna do a boss fight here, so I'm gonna have to be a serious cat for a moment. This fight is actually pretty hard. Okay, another mission in the bag. How many quests do we actually have? I think I missed one. Yeah, we're gonna look for this guy. So, let's see, where was I? Contrarian, MTG, trying, oh yeah. That's a thing that just dawned on me. Like, actually trying some of that shit myself with, like, oh, let's be a contrarian. Let's let's say some stupid shit. Let's have some contrarian opinions and share them. And it's like, you get away with so much shit on the internet. I actually realized that the reason that people get upset when they finally step over the line and they get quote-unquote cancelled is because how far you're actually able to take things before anything happens. It's baffling how much you will actually get away with.
Lascunzi dog been put down?
So it's no wonder that they get surprised when it's like, oh no, I used the N-word during a stream. How did I get cancelled? Because from their perspective, it's like, I've done that 10,000 times, and on 10,001, suddenly people get upset. from their perspective, that's what it looks like. It doesn't stop them from being assholes, but it's like, I get it. Because you've been getting away with so much horrific shit, and now you get cancelled. Of course it throws them off. Because you can be so horrible.
There exists a debt between us now, Legionnaire. One of blood and kin. What can an old woman do to repay such a debt?
Killing a man is not worthy of reward, even a cur such as Boris. Keep your belongings, Ludmilla.
Such nobility in these troubled times? I'll not argue with your choosing, but know this. Ludmilla will always consider you as kin.
I need to know where I can find Lazar Basili.
Ah, Lazar. Haven't seen him since the Lascanzi arrived. He may be dead, but Grigori would know for certain. Those two are thick as thieves.
I must go.
Farewell.
Yeah, we just completed a mission. That guy that got flamed on, he was the guy that she wanted killed. We also took care of the monster in the water.
News of your deeds spread quickly throughout the town. Perhaps the Legion is not as feeble as the Lascanzi would have us believe. I know you've been asking about Lazar. It turns out he had some correspondence with a rather elusive Legionnaire, someone called Odo.
Odo?
That did not sit well with the woman who hired the Lascanzi. She locked poor Lazar in one of the holding cells beneath the town hall.
The Legion doesn't abandon its allies. Lazar will have his freedom.
If you truly mean to save Lazar, I am at your service. What would you have me do?
Carry a message to Odo in the old Legion chapter house. Tell him what's happened to Lazar.
If it will aid my friend, I shall do as you ask. You'd best be off before any Lascanzi brigands spot us conspiring against them.
I don't know if what happens if you tell him to join you, but we'll be fine. Let's see, we have one more thing to grab. This guy with the fish bait.
You're still alive? Maybe you're tougher than you look. Is the lousy beast dead?
It's dead. Here's one of its teeth.
Aha.
Call me a Krug-loving mule. I can't believe it. I'm guessing you'll be wanting that reward then.
You obviously need the coin, Jakob. I only ask you speak kindly of the Legion in the future.
Truly? Maybe you Legionnaires aren't so bad after all. You and me should go fishing sometime.
Nope.
I'll leave you to your work.
Right. See you around.
I have tried fishing. I have learned to fillet fish by hand. Surprisingly, making your own sushi or sashimi is not that difficult. Kinda hard to make a good one, but it's not hard to do. Also, fish eyeballs are surprisingly cool to eat. There's a thing inside them that is pretty tasty. But I never liked fishing. And fish, like, even though I know how to do it because we had to learn it for biology class, cutting up fish guts makes me feel sick. So I kinda stopped. But fishing minigames in video games are very common. Warding, stamina. More health or more defense? Let's try the new one. Nope. 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 Moving on. Especially in Japanese games, there are so many games that are just about fishing. Wait. We should check the quest list to make sure we're let's do that side mission first. Stunning Radiance. That's better than what we have. Oh, it adds Stagger. Stagger is really good. Yeah, that guy is dead. Come on. Small silver bar. I just realized I have no idea what's up here. Oh wait. I think I know now. Yep. It's gonna be a locked gate that goes into some sort of dungeon, but there's also a save point here. Should be a treasure chest too. This corpse was a local man, probably from Raven's Rill. He appears to have fallen from the second-story window of the manor. Whatever he fell or was pushed, you cannot say. Somebody shoved him out the window. He died. It's I believe this is a haunted house, basically. You can sort of hear it in the background. Ooh. Is the rifle still going? Looks like it. Yeah. It is still going. If you haven't entered already, we're giving away swag and sorcery. Type 39 in the chat and you will get a ticket. Yeah, it's this is the dashing move. If she's human, she does a roll like this. But there's a lot of end lag, so it's not a fast way to move around. She's not Alucard from Symphony of the Night. He is the teleport is nice, but it's kind of sluggish. So we're gonna collect a reward from where is this guy? And then we're gonna see if we can turn that extra money we got into some better gear. We're not gonna ask for payment though.
Did you find my statue?
Yeah, we found
Indeed.
the statue.
I believe this belongs to you.
It was in a dead guy's
Excellent.
hand.
You've renewed my faith in the Legion, to be sure. This is the part where you ask for a reward. Yep.
You've been robbed once today, Anton. I'm not going to make you pay for your own property.
Well spoken. I would have taken the gold, but perhaps that is why I'm not a Legionnaire.
Farewell, Anton.
And a good day to you, Legionnaire.
Avatar of Ultimate Virtue. That gives us a permanent buff because we didn't take money from these poor people. Let's see. Yeah, so the raffle. Even if you're new here, even if you're watching for the first time, everybody gets a ticket if they just type 39. Thank you, Sama, is giving away this game. There's not a lot of time left, I can tell you that. I don't know how much, but it's still going for a little bit longer. The game is Swag and Sorcery. You can probably guess what that is about based on the title. Oh wait, nah, fuck it. We're gonna do it with this equipment. Let's just check, make sure we have the best stuff. Ah, better helmet. Better breastplates, 2 of them in fact. Let's see. Stamina or retribution? I see you. Hello there. Yep. Yeah, I actually thought in this game that you would have like a chest that you can use to give items to other characters, but that's not how it works actually. I actually have an idea. Let's see. Let's use one of our items, because we do have an item that's pretty cool. Yeah, I know. Let's see here. We're gonna put it on... Stunning Radiance or Swift Agony. Let's put it on this. Let's get Vampire. 500 coins? Yep. Now, this form will heal herself if she injures enemies. Also, we can just heal ourselves by doing this. Very handy. She just lights herself on fire and she gets health back. Now we're going to do a quest mission, which is right here. We're gonna meet Leona. Not to be confused with King of Fighters Leona. It's this Leona.
Good you've come. I was beginning to fear my sister was too late, and you were killed or taken by the others.
I'm alive and still free. Do you know of any others who escaped?
You weren't the only one who escaped the slaughter at the estate, but the others were soon recaptured or slain.
The Lescanzi took prisoners? Where are they being held?
In this very cave. At least one is still alive, maybe more. I offer you this. A key that will open the prisoners' cages. If you hurry, they might still be saved.
Do we want to know what's gonna happen to them? You can actually ask a lot of questions here. Oh, the raffle is over. We want to know what's gonna happen to them? Okay, let's do this conversation then, and we'll do the raffle after. So, what will happen to them?
What are the Lescanzi planning to do with the prisoners?
They'll be held here until the witches have prepared their rituals. Then they will be questioned.
They'll be tortured for information, you mean?
Perhaps that is how your people question their captives. We Lascanzi are more direct. The witches will prepare a sacred fire, into which the captives will be thrown. At the moment of death, their souls will be snared by magic.
Kinky.
What happens to their souls after the witches snare them?
A witch can wring knowledge from a soul like water from a sponge. There is no resisting such magic, even for the strongest. And when this spell is done, their souls will crumble into nothing.
So, basically you die, and then they absorb all of your knowledge, and then you die again. Wonderful.
Very well. I'll accept your gift. And if it turns out to be genuine, you'll have my thanks.
Oh yeah.
I am pleased to see I was right about you. Go now. It would be better if I were elsewhere. Perhaps we'll speak again after this affair is finished.
Can we trust a character named Leona, you mean? Hahaha, we'll find out, won't we? Now, we have a giveaway though, so let's do that first. Let's see if I can work this thing. It's still my first time. Oh yeah, let's... There's a trick to it. We have to exit out of full screen. Then, I can manipulate the stuff that's outside of the game. So, let me put on some music while we do this. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna go grab the code for the game. See where I actually put it. And we're gonna go to this screen here. The game is Swag and Sorcery. Gonna wake up the bot and get the code. Let's see, I don't remember where I put it though. It's in a bundle somewhere. Nope. Nope. I should have probably brought that page up before, but it's okay. It's in here somewhere. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This one, maybe? Nope. In the meantime... Oh, that was the end of it? Okay. Let's quickly go through all of these then. Cats or dogs? Which is the superior pet? What does the chat think? While I go looking through these as video games taught me that cats, oh, and the internet too, cats are God, and dogs and their owners are, according to video games, obstructionists at best. I played a lot of games that enforce this idea. Okay, let's see here. Swag or sorcery? Nope. 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 Am I gonna have to do an actual search? I owned a cat, so I might be a bit biased in that question. Ah, same here. Same here. Cat supremacy. Cat supremacy. Where the hell did I put this code? This is awkward. I obviously have way too many of these. I have an idea. Let's see. Let's see if we do this perhaps. No? What if we do oh wow, I really wish you could just search for it. I'm gonna have to go through my entire library of keys. That was a mistake. Hold on. I'm gonna have to go through all of them, because somebody's getting this game, I swear. I'm sorry, it's just, where did I put it? I have so many codes for so many games. That's why we're giving them away. I don't even know how many I have. But apparently I can't search for it. I'm gonna have to actually find it. So let's go through. Get all of these open. All of these. Look through every single code that I have. We've given away more than 150 games, and I have another 150 to go. So that's why. Ah, yes, that's how you do it. Okay. I should have done that ages ago. I figured out how to search for it. Now we have the code. My bad, my bad. Sorry it took so long. Now I know how to do this. Google is your friend. Okay. Wake up the bot once again. Okay, we have 3 entries. Adar and Meerschaum, Pretty Cool Dan, and Get Celius. I would say those 3 are the usual suspects. You know who you are. We're gonna have to pick a winner, and now that we finally have the code, we're gonna just hit the button, and it is Get Celius. Congratulations. Where do you want your code sent to? Maybe, maybe this is the usual place. This is the usual place. Check your PMs. Congratulations. Yep. It's in the place where you got it last time. Now let's get back to some dungeon crawling, because we're gonna try to finish up at least one quest line before we're done. So we're gonna head back to the main screen, turn on. We're gonna use the options menu. We're gonna turn the video to full screen once again, and there we go, control regained. Now, let's use the usual strat where it points you in this direction, so we're gonna head in the opposite direction, because of course. Oh, I see you got the code. Congratulations once again, thank you for being with us. I like these things. They just float around. It's like some spirit or something. They don't attack or hurt you, they just move around. Doesn't this game have multiplayer? Ah, it actually does. You can... There's actually an achievement for playing through the entire game in 4-player co-op. So yeah, it does. It's also available for the Xbox One. It's one of the games that is actually backwards compatible. It's actually why I started playing this game, because I saw it on sale on the Xbox One, but I realized I already own the whole series on GOG, so that's what I'm playing it on right now. But because it's a consoleized game, it actually works really well with a controller. Death. Death comes to all, except me. Ah, Breastplate of Rage. Let's see what that does. Oh, maybe we should turn off the background music. Sorry about that, the game has its own audio. Let's see, buttons do go brrr better on pad. Yeah, at least I think so. I think for every game, there's always a control method that they had in mind. And whatever that is usually what works best. So because this was made with a pad in mind, a pad is gonna work better. But of course you can use a PC controller, but it's not gonna work as well as in Dungeon Siege 1 and 2. Oh, hello. Hello. You want some? Bye. But yeah, the Dungeon Siege 1 and 2, they're obviously made with a mouse and mouse and keyboard combo, so it works better. One control method that I always found to be I kind of miss actually is what the Amiga did, because the Amiga would always work in the way that it assumes you have a keyboard, it assumes you have a mouse, and it assumes you have a controller for every game. So it just uses whatever combination of those that work best. So for some games, they're made with mouse and keyboard combo in mind. Sometimes it's just the mouse, sometimes it's the mouse and the controller. It depends on the game, but I like the idea because what made the Amiga so unique was that the computer is inside of the keyboard, which is actually pretty cool. So you cannot use an Amiga and not have a keyboard. That you can't, because the keyboard is attached to the computer itself. It's inside. So I always thought that was pretty cool. So they came up with some ingenious ways to actually utilize that. Certain games would have like you would play it with a controller, like this game, but you could also use the keyboard. So like press I for inventory. Or you could do a traditional dungeon crawling like Eye of the Beholder, where you used like WASD controls to move around, but you also had a mouse that you could use to aim and click on things. It all started with the Amiga. Ooh, hello. Block and retribution in terms of stamina and attack. Ooh, that's a hard one. Yeah, I think I actually want this one. More stamina, more attack. Yeah. We have a super ready to go. We're not gonna use it on these plebs though. Oh, now we get to level up? How long did that take? Like, we leveled up like 5 minutes ago. Okay, let's see. Hour of Immolation, Searing Inner Warmth, Spinning Kick. We're gonna add to this. Searing Warmth, that's a super defense move. Very, very good in a panic. Angela uses Inner Warmth, she immediately regains 2% of her health, or 10% chance per rank to deal damage to enemies when she's attacked in melee. Kinda want this one. That allows us to get an instant elf up. We're gonna use, let's see, apply to block value. Nah, will. This one. Okay. Wait, are we? Yeah, we're going in the right direction. Okay. Did we miss anything back there? I think so. We will soon be able to get additional skills, because right now we just have Fireball, Fire Field, Slashy Attack, and the Spin Kick. And the super versions of each. We're gonna head up, obviously. Get all of the stuff. Deadly Staff. Ooh. Ooh. Deadly Staff. Doom? What does that do? What does Doom do? what does Doom do? How do I find out? Oh, Stunning Radiance. Oh yeah. We already have that equipped. How do I find out what Doom does? Doom. That one. But enchant, maybe Vampire Miner or Stagger Miner or Retribution Miner. Let's do Stagger Miner. That's really good. Yeah. 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 You refused every reward offered to you by the humble villagers. +5 will. Makes spells better, I guess. But what does Doom do? Because it has like this insane bonus. Doom 33. It has like higher. Oh. Okay, let's just try this weapon out. See what it does. This is exciting. Oh, a boss. Holy shit, the damage. The damage. The damage. Oh my god. Sacred Helmet. Is that better than what we have? It is. I never had a weapon with Doom before. Ah, boss is coming up. He's right there.
It seems the Dark Sister smiles on us. She has brought the last of the wayward children to us.
Release your prisoners and leave in peace, and I'll spare your lives.
Ha! You are a bold one, but I'm afraid not. I fear my employer far more than I fear you, little Legionnaire.
But now that you are here, you have saved us the trouble of hunting you down.
Oh, really? Well, if you're not gonna fight, then Shocking Maul of Stunning. Wow, that's even better than what we have? No, it's not. Wait, did we get something else? Nope. Nope. Okay. So we rescue the prisoners by killing the evil witch, who was gonna sacrifice them for knowledge. This cauldron boils violently. Its stench causes your stomach to churn. Okay, so we're gonna save the people here, use the key we got.
Is it true? You're with the Legion? After what they told me,
Another playable character, by the way.
But were you at the estate? How did you get out?
Giscard survived as well. Neither of us would have gotten out alone.
Good old Martin. His father died with mine in the Mournweald. If we live through this and rebuild the Legion, he'd make a fine Grandmaster.
Are you from a Legion family?
Sorry, I should have introduced myself properly. I'm Lucas, Montbaron.
It sounds like you missed the gathering too. Tell me what happened.
I arrived late. Some sort of trouble's brewing in the south. Another battle between Jane Cassinda and the Royals, I expect. Delayed me a bit. When I got to Raven's Rill, the Liscanzi were already here. I didn't really plan on raising a fuss, thought I'd just head for the estate. Then I caught sight of a man fleeing the town, with his little boy in tow. They didn't even see the Liscanzi behind them.
The Legion was sworn to protect the people of Ebb, even at grave personal risk.
I can practically hear Odo gnashing his teeth. Another idealist. Now I've got two of them.
No, I've got two of them.
Anyway, idealism saved my life. If I hadn't helped that man and his child, I probably would have died at the estate with all the rest.
Odo and Martin are waiting. They sent me to find survivors.
I knew Odo would get out alive. The old man's a survivor, I'll give him that. But lead on. I'll follow close.
Now he's gonna join the team. As you travel with your companions, you will gain influence with them, unlocking special bonuses. Companions are party members that will help you throughout your journey. So this is where the AI will control one of the characters, but that also means, you know... Oh yeah, we're gonna give him some skills too. Proficiency, we're just gonna... But yeah, if you don't play multiplayer, you get AI companions, basically. So this is the first one. It's this guy. You could have selected him at the start, and then he would have joined up with Anjali the other way around. So she would have been in that cage instead. Let's see here. %, additional damage. Gaining 10% chance to critically hit. Yes. And 20% chance to knock opponents down. Under the effects of lifesteal or more power. Lifesteal first, obviously. Let's see. 4% bonus per to attack per rank. 4% chance to per rank in Victory Rush. Gain 10% health. That's pretty good. 10% of his will as attack DPS. Yes. Critical hits, a deal on additional. Okay, more damage or more. Sure. Okay. Let's. This is pretty interesting. So now all the extra gear that we got for this guy, we can give to him. So we give him the Claymore of Rage, the heroic eyelets. What is that? Pauldrons, I guess. Determined coaters, his gloves. He doesn't get a halberd, we don't have one. Assets, we don't have one. We have a better sword. Let's get him that. And okay, he doesn't have. Okay, so at least we had some stuff for him that we don't have to buy. Gotta rescue the other person,
Are you a
Armand.
Legionnaire too? I knew there must be a few of us left. Wasn't sure you'd find me here though. At least not in time.
So you're descended from the old Legion too?
Yes. My name's Armand Dublanc, grandson of Crespin Dublanc. He died in Stonebridge 30 years ago before I was born. Our family had an estate in the farmlands, south of the city. We hid there for a long time, but Jane Cassinda found us. She killed my parents, my brother and sister too. I was the only one who got out.
This Jane Cassinda is not exactly a secret. They tell you who the villain is in the intro.
What was that witch planning to do to you?
Oh, we actually know that
At
already.
first I thought she was going to question me. I told her she wouldn't get any secrets out of me, but she just laughed. And then she and her friends lit that bonfire. If you hadn't gotten here when you did, I think she meant to burn me alive.
Do you know if anyone else made it out of the estate?
I don't think so. At least I haven't seen anyone from inside this cage.
We need to get you out of here. You should be safe to head back to the chapter house.
Oh yeah.
Guess I owe you one. All right, I'll meet you at the chapter house. And be careful.
Sure. Okay, so now we have this guy with us.
Well, you certainly handled that with more applause
Leona is
than I
back.
expected. Bravo, my dear.
Bravo, my
Now
dear.
then, since you've accomplished your goals, I wonder if you wouldn't be willing to do me a favor.
You helped me. Returning the favor is the least I could do.
Lovely. It's so nice when one's faith in people is rewarded. I have come into possession of a key that opens the gates of Gunderic Manor.
That's the haunted house from
I
before.
need a bright, clever girl to go in ahead of me and make it safe. So naturally, I thought of you, my dear.
A nice, clever girl, she says. Well, we're definitely that.
I want to know more about the manor first.
Gunderic Manor was where the Legion trained its mages. They are all long dead, of course, and the house abandoned, but it may still prove useful.
What do you want out of Gunderic Manor?
What does any self-respecting witch want out of a place like that? Magic, my dear. Before the Legion was destroyed, Lord Gunderic studied all manner of sorceries. Legion magic, Leskanzi magic, the spells of the first people.
Yeah, we'll just do it.
Give me the key.
Yeah, it's the ghost house that we visited before.
Wonderful.
We're
Such
gonna go back
generosity
there.
deserves an immediate reward. So I'll tell you what I know of those who hunt you. The attack on the Montperin estate. Leskanzi mercenaries did the bulk of the fighting, but their leader was a woman named Rejani.
Rajani.
That's not much to go on. Can you tell me anything about her?
I do not know who she is, or perhaps what she is more apropos, but she has great
Apropos.
wealth behind her. She hired half the Leskanzi clans in southern Ebb and marched them here to stop you, to stop the Legion from being reborn. You might be interested to learn that she has bivouacked herself in the town hall. If you desire vengeance, that is where you should go.
Okay.
I appreciate your candor. That information will be very useful.
Information is only the barest glimpse of what I offer. Ours could be a very profitable friendship, if you give me Gunderic Manor. Here then, take the key. I will see you again after the manor's current residents have been evicted. That
You mean
door leads
killed.
back to the forest. May the Dark Sister go with you, and the faithful Hound guard your path.
May the Dark Sister go with you. Okay. Well, time to go back to town, sell stuff, get some better stuff for... Oh, hello.
There you are. I wanted to thank you for trusting me, in spite of my Lescansi blood.
Where will you go now?
I will return to my family. My sister still has many plans that will require my distinctive talents.
No, we want you to join us.
But for now,
Hear that? Trouble coming.
Oh
Lots
no.
of large fellows with swords, I'd say.
The mercenaries are returning from Raven's Rill. They are looking for you, I think.
Will you help me fight them?
No. If they see me here, they will know that Leona has betrayed them. Faithful Hound protect you, and perhaps we shall meet again.
Faithful Hound protect you. Wait for it. Steadfast Capacitor. Razor of Protection. Oh, that looked expensive. Oh, this looks expensive too. Chaos Vampire. Chaos Lightning. Ooh. Yep. Check the other guy. Ah. Swift Claymore. Nah. Yeah. Just wait for it. Ooh. Aha. Ah. An armor for the guy. Very cool. No. Buttons are hard. So he gets an armor too. Cool. Cool. Now we're ready to fight these guys.
Trouble ahead. One more down.
Oh. Okay, go to the ghost house. It's back that way. Oh. Wow. Did you see that? Damn, that guy went flying. Anyway. Well, since the manor was not in the direction of the store, we're just gonna plow on through. Good save here, though, just in
This
case.
is a cheery place.
Go into the haunted manor. Ooh.
Help me.
I know, it's a
I
ghost.
hope I'm not the only one here.
A portrait of Alice Gunderic. Let's see. Ah, it's the Resident Evil Manor. Let's stay on the ground floor, just like you would in... that door is locked, so we're playing the Resident Evil remake, huh? Well, we go in this direction instead. Yeah, I guess we're heading upstairs then. Ooh. Ooh. Hmm. Locked door. Locked. And...
This way.
What? Really? No. How about... fine. We'll go in that way. It's only because the character moves so slow. Let's see. Oh, it's a ghost.
Alive? It's been so long. I'm so alone here. Please, help me. I've been trapped here so long.
What is it that traps you here?
Father used something. Something powerful. Something
Break shit.
forbidden.
Can do.
Please, will you destroy it?
Point me at...
It speaks in ancient whispers, calling me back from the River of Souls. It's in the vault, the lower level.
That's
Take
where we
this,
tried to go before.
key to the east wing. The vault is there, down below. It is sealed. You will need to find a way inside.
How can I enter the vault? Where is the key?
Only Father knows. Search his study. If there is a key, it will be there.
More breaking shit.
Beware. My father's men will try to stop you. They are loyal to him, even beyond death.
Zombies? I bet they're zombies. Oh. Oh no! Loot! No loot. Yeah, this mansion so far is just scripted like a Resident Evil game. Loot! Yeah, guess that's it. Did these guys drop anything? Cinder of Life Stealing. That sounds pretty good. Oh yeah. Nope. Oh wow, there sure are a lot of those guys down there. With each passing day, the pain of losing my Isabella grows keener. I find myself taking the causeway to the... Oh, okay.
They're watching you. Beware.
Oh, I bet. Oh no. Those things had way too much damage. I don't have a lot of health though. Wow. Loot. Nothing at all? Okay.
Speak the password and you may enter.
I don't...
Then you are not...
Fine. Oh, there's a lot of enemies down there. Man, We've been so close to death many times now, but it's never quite enough. Haha. Use the key. Yeah. It's mostly because our healing abilities are not quite keeping up. And I also don't want to just stand around and do this all day. Like, you can heal whenever you want, but it's kind of slow. So, oh no! Just as I was about to heal too. Thank you. I got you. Finally. Okay, so we're gonna get ourselves a jackal. That's gonna help a lot. The guard dog that they were talking about before. We also have 2 more proficient points for, let's see here, we're gonna add 1 to the spinning kick. Make it better than it was. And gonna add double the healing on this as well. And we're also gonna fill in the last blank here. And double the chance that we get health back. There we go. Now we have an additional ability, which we're gonna use very soon. Now we have an attack dog that can keep enemies occupied, like these guys. Hey. There we go, no problem. Let's see, how much time do we have? Ah! Ah, yes. The fire attack. I see you found it. Very cool, very cool. Let's see what's downstairs. What is that? It's a lion. Oh no! Oh no, what are they doing? Let's actually check our equipment. We got a lot of new stuff. Weapon, nope. Nah. Yes. Nope. Attack. Ah, wait. We should actually switch to this because vampire doesn't seem to work on these zombies. Yes. What was this? Sacred Torch of Resilience. He went from having no shield to the best shield. Very cool. Now let's move on. Even deeper still.
Circle. Bad news for us.
Ah, they're gonna summon some boss monster, I bet. Very nice with the save. Thank you, game. Let's see what this has in store for us. Mire Hulk Horror. Ow. Oh, get him. Venomous Agni. Ooh, what is that? Ooh. Chaos Fire and Chaos Poison. I know what to do with this. Good job. Thank you. Thank you. Let's try this one. And also use Dagger Major. Let's use that on this instead. See if that works out. I'm interested. $7,524. Let's wait a bit on that. One bony hand clutches a glowing stone that pulsates with magical energy. Ah, what is this then? Nothing. We're gonna open the gate, but first we're gonna get the loot. Ah, the gate is up there, okay. Let's get out of here then. wisdom. We're up here. I was gonna say again. Where are we? Ah.
Free me.
Damaged beyond repair. But that's a teleporter?
The blood of the Legion returns. Come to avenge my treachery, have you?
Yes.
As a matter of fact, I have.
Self-righteous fool. I will enjoy breaking you. You are a pitiful shadow of what the Legion once was. You will not pass judgment on me.
You're dead, so... Whoa! Very cool trick there. Ow! Ha 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 ha! Got him. That was too close. That weapon combo did not work well at all on him, but it's fine. We still got him. Ooh. We really need to start selling off some stuff. We have so much gear now. Good doggy. Good doggy. Wait, where do we go? So, what? We're just... Okay. Oh, hello.
My, but you do continue to impress me. First my sister witches, and now Lord Gunderic, dealt with as handily as unruly children.
Yep.
I do wish I could entertain you properly, but I have so much to do here. So I must, sadly, ask you to leave my manor.
Certainly. This place is too gloomy for the Legion.
Does that mean you won't be coming back to visit me? No, that is disappointing. Ah well. I promised you a reward, and so you shall have it. Here, I believe you've more than earned this. No, I really must ask you to leave me to my work. If you wish, I can transport you outside the manor's grounds to speed you on your way.
I'd like to look around more first.
Whatever you want, my dear. Come speak to me again when you're ready to leave.
Sure, but we got a thing. We got another quest in here. We can't leave until we've done that. Gonna be a long walk though. Damn. There's that mystery room at the top that we didn't get to. What is this? We seriously have to walk all the way back? The thing is, I don't trust Leona to, you know, bring us back in, so we're gonna have to do this the hard way. Walk all the way back upstairs. Upstairs. Oh, no, nope. Upstairs and try again.
Speak the password.
Rookenberry pie.
A Rookenberry pie is a popular sweet dish typically served during the Feast of St. Hiram. Unfortunately for you... Speak the password.
I don't know.
Then you are not...
Huh. Okay. Yeah, Leona got her own manor now. I guess we're gonna head outside and find a nice, safe place to save. Gonna do this. We're gonna go back to town and head to the new area after we sell some stuff. After that, we'll, oh yes, we need to, there's actually one weapon combo I want to try out. Let's see. First we equip. Oh, we got some new stuff. Ooh. Yeah, this one. With... oh, wait. Poison fire, nah. I like the stats. Let's see. Items. Get the weapon that we have equipped. That's the one. We use enchant and we put stagger. 2,805. Okay. We just need a tiny bit more cash. Oh. Hopefully the enemies that are on the way to the town will give us some. No? Okay. So we're gonna sell stuff then. And buy that upgrade. Let's see here. Sell all of these. Now, go here. There we go. Okay, now this is the best weapon. Stagger 34. That's gonna be better than Doom. So yeah. Stunning Radiance. Chaos Vampire and Stagger. Oof. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Sell more stuff. Let's see, like all of the weapons. And that shitty buckler. Keep these. Oh, hello. He's at level 5 now, yeah. Let's try out this new weapon and also get this quest thing. Is that a thing we were supposed to claim before, or did we just... I forget.
You're with the Legion? Thanks, Saint Hiram. I feared none would be able to help me. My husband needs help. He was one of the 2 constables in Raven's Rill. The Lascanzi murdered the other when they took the town.
Oh.
I feared for Niku's life and begged him to flee. He was forced to leave in such a rush, he had no time to take food or a blanket.
Of course. I'd be happy to help.
Thanks, Saint Hiram. You're a blessing to this town, you know that? He was headed to the East Forest, past the old Legion chapter house. He said something about a cave he discovered as a boy. Niku isn't much of a hunter.
One more mechanic coming up.
Please, take this package and give it to Niku if you find him.
Don't mind if I do. Let's see about this skull bashing weapon that we got. Yeah, you will do.
One more down.
Wow. Wow. I don't even see where that guy landed. Damn. That's a 20,000 gold coin weapon for you. this weapon is just absurdly powerful. Very, very good. I might use this as my new save file, actually. Save one more time, since we're close. And we're gonna show off one more thing.
Well, the old Legion didn't think small, did they? And they built something that was always on a monumental scale.
Those physics, yeah. We're gonna go talk to the old man again.
I got back just ahead of you, and I told Odo and Martin what happened in the cave. They want to talk to you, of course. I'll be in the causeway room. Always heard stories about them, but I've never seen one before. One more thing. I have a few odds and ends. Weapons and armor that I saved from my family's old estate. That sort of thing. I'd be happy to sell them to you if you like. For a good price, I promise. Just come and see me when you're done.
Must be old magic in this chapter house. It should be falling apart after so many years.
I like how he said, I just got here, like, just ahead of you. Like, how long did it take you to walk back to this place? We were gone for like an hour.
Don't worry for nothing. And she's brought the son of Mount Baron back with her.
Martin, it's good to see you. And Odo, it's, been a long time.
Indeed. A month may seem long for a man of few years.
All owned.
Armand told us that our enemies took the town. Did you find out who's leading them?
Her name is Rajani, the same woman who attacked us in the estate. Lazar is her prisoner.
So, without Lazar, we'll have no help from the people of Raven's Rill. But they're not fighting men. Probably safer this way. It's time to strike. Catch them off guard. This Rajani has numbers on her side, but they're Leskanzi, and they're only fighting for pay.
We'll need to
Fighting for pay, question
Did you have
mark?
something in mind?
I did. You've heard of the causeways?
In the days of the Legion, they were passageways, cut through the fabric of another world.
Teleporters.
A Legionnaire could enter a causeway in Stonebridge and emerge an hour later in Raven's Rill, if we believe the old accounts.
The causeways were real. I walked them myself before the Legion fell.
If these causeways are real, who built them?
We did. Back in the days when Legion magic was strong, before all our mages were killed. Gave us a tactical edge. Send a few hundred Legionnaires through a causeway, all of a sudden there's an army wherever we need one. Impressed the common folk, too. Gave us an air of mystique.
Go on, Odo. I trust that your story is true.
There's a causeway here inside this chapter house. We can use it to slip into Raven's Rill, catch the enemy by surprise. The only trouble is opening the gate. I don't know how it's done. But I have an idea. The Grandmaster's ring. They say it was a key to something important. Why not the causeway gate?
The ring lies where the last Grand Master fell. The Mournweald. An ill-omened place.
Oh, more ghost house.
Odo, you were a Legionnaire. You never learned to open one of these gates?
I was a scout, a spy, a Legionnaire, yes. But I spent my days in the woods and hills. Every chapter house had a master and a mage. They opened and closed the causeways, not men like me.
If the ring is there, I'll find it. Just tell me where to look.
There's a door at the bottom of the tower. It'll take you outside into the forest. Here, you'll need the key. When you leave the chapter house, head to the east. You'll come to the Mournweald soon enough.
The Legion died in that forest. Whatever happened, whatever Jane Cascinder did to them, that place is changed. Get in, find the ring, and get out. No unnecessary risks. Your life is too important to lose.
Level up. So we're gonna go into the new area.
Plenty of stairs. Keeps you fit, I suppose.
New area unlocked. And this is this is where we're gonna take our leave. So hope you enjoyed. If we come back to the game, we'll start in a fresh, new, exciting place. So yeah. Let's see. Let's do a little bit of this. Do a little bit of that. What is next? It is, of course, a Musou Monday. That is gonna be the last Musou Monday before we go on a break. So look forward to that. I'm not entirely sure if we're gonna do Dynasty Warriors 9 Empires or something special. I do have some ideas, but I don't know how realistic they are. But yeah, thank you for tuning in. Thank you, Seribot, for always keeping us safe. Thank you, Pretty Cool Dan, for showing up, as always. Thank you for the long-time support. Darren Mirshan, of course, Get Celius, of course, and Aria Mikado, who was also here for a while. So we're gonna start looking for somebody to raid. So let's do that. Who do we have? Who do we have? It looks like a good game. Yeah, it's very cool, very cool. I'm gonna try something interesting. Don't have too many. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna try something. All of these SNK appreciation, let's try it. Let's try it. Oh yeah, SNK official, King of Fighters, baby. With that said, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with us, and we really appreciate that. And furthermore, Putin needs to back the fuck off of Ukraine. I have been your host, Mika Karazarel, and hopefully I will see you guys next week. Please take care, stay safe, you are all amazing. Yeah.